Jordy, we have a lot of plants here, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
You've been doing quite a lot of cultivating. I see.
yeah, cultivating. This little guy here, especially, I actually propagated this, Jordy.
You propagated it.
Yeah, I did. It was actually a lot smaller when I propagated it. I've been propagating like a motherfucker, Jordy. It's one thing you probably didn't know about me. I'm one hell of a propagator. I could propagate anything. Anything, Jordy. Give me something.
I thought you were meaning you propagate yourself, like you cut off a toe or something and plant it in the hopes that it'll grow another little James.
I could do it.
A little toe James, man.
I could propagate myself. I'll propagate myself right now. Hold my beer. Dude, I've been propagating so much, one might call me a master propagator.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what's sad, though, Jordy? Some days, propagating alone, you know? Sometimes I wish there was another master propagator out there. If you guys are hearing a bunch of random chewing going on, it's not Jordy. Well, actually, were you just chewing something? No. It's Juno, our house bunny. He's been chewing it up a storm over here, eh?
Fuck you.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Post Garden Podcast. Nice plant, Jordy.
Thanks, buddy.
Is that a fellatio plant? I've heard those are really good.
I have no idea what it is, but...
Yeah, that's a mint plant with some grass that seems to be growing wildly in there.
Oh, wild grass.
Yeah, I just let the grass grow, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a metaphor for life, you know?
I spend all day cutting grass.
Oh, okay.
So it's I guess we're balancing life out somehow.
Yeah.
Right now by, me watching it grow instead of just...
I just noticed something, Jordy.
let it die, let it shrivel up and die. Remember from the Lorax? Okay, never mind.
No, I thought you were talking about your penis.
No.
I just noticed something. Your plant is actually quite a bit larger than mine. And so I think the question our viewers at home are wondering, are you trying to compensate for something, Jordy?
Maybe.
Oh, shit.
A little bit.
Everyone saw that coming.
Shit. Okay.
You'll literally hear nothing original listening to the show.
No.
Except for the amazing guests we have on, including the frickin' houseplants, man. Why do you think we have all these houseplants here? Huh?
This is why.
It's because we were so stoked to have the houseplants here. This is a 3-piece band from Vancouver. You got Zell, Amir, and Sondor, and absolutely amazing. I love their sound. I was listening to some today. I drove to New West, and I had the bass up, windows down, listening to Into Equilibrium, man, and it's so beautifully crafted. I absolutely love everything about it. Anyway, so yeah, we were stoked. We got a bunch of houseplants here because I figured, why not, right?
Man, their EP is like a botanical bouquet.
A botanical
bouquet.
Yeah. I thought you were going for some plant puns there, and I was going to tell you, just leave it alone, Jordy. Oh, shit. Damn it. But no, honestly, man, what a great group of people, too, eh?
Yeah.
Like, I absolutely loved having them here. It was great talking with them. And then their performance, man, completely blew me away, eh? Yeah?
Buddy.
Were you in the blown away category?
Oh, yes, sir.
Dude. I mean, I already like their music. I already especially love that song, Into Equilibrium. So happy to see the magic. It was not even rehearsed. They had no plan to do it. They didn't bring their instruments or anything. So that just made it all the more epic sitting here and watching it.
They said they'd never even done it acoustic like this before. Like, man.
Sondor was playing on the cajon. She'd never played one before.
It was friggin' fantastic.
It was friggin' fantastic.
It was phenomenal.
It was... Oh, man, they're just kick-ass musicians, kick-ass people. I think we should try and see them play live someday, man. They're always playing at the Green Auto there in Vancouver and elsewhere. They're actually the first band that we've had in here as well.
It's a trippy ass song, man.
It is a trippy ass song.
I like it.
And I mean, that whole EP as well is great. We talked about the song October too. Great song, man. Very original melody lines and everything too. I love that.
They've really sowed the seeds that they are reaping.
So the seed,
and now they're reaping the benefits.
Yeah, lots of plant jokes, eh? Yeah, so this is a great episode. I am very stoked about this one. Everybody check it out. Give the houseplants a follow. Check them out. Insta, Spotify, all the usual stuff. Go to their website, thehouseplants.com.
Really cool music, man.
Okay, that's it, right? All right. Everybody enjoy the houseplants. Not these houseplants. These houseplants. All right. Where's my beer, Jordy? This is just my first
So-
one too, so in case you're wondering if I'm under
Oh,
the influence.
Okay.
no, you're fine.
This is all normal. Are you guys wanting to perform anything today, or just chilling? Yeah.
we like brought like we can
Sure.
share some new stuff, but we were also like, I mean, we didn't bring instruments, so
Yeah, I mean, like, you're always welcome to use ours too. Like,
Thank you.
I don't have a bass, but I have
I
an
told you I should
acoustic.
have brought one.
Sorry,
I told you I should have brought one. I knew.
well,
Sorry, I knew I should
I
have.
do have a cajon
I
as well.
told you
A
so.
cajon. I don't
wow.
have a
Have you ever
conga.
played a cajon?
Oh,
Yeah.
The like
maybe I can try.
Yeah. I'll set that up after. Yeah.
We can try.
Do a
But
little
no
jam.
pressure. No pressure at all.
pressure.
Whatever you
Okay.
guys want. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd
be
love
kinda
to add something too. you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
please. Honestly.
high harmonies or something.
A little
Ukulele, man.
falsetto.
You sing pretty high.
Ukulele's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man. So guys, how's it going out there?
You know, pretty great.
Pretty great, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to welcome you guys here. Thank you so much for being here on the Poets Garden podcast. We had a bit of a technical, I had a bit of a technical snafu, so I apologize. It took us a bit of time to get going. But we are up and running here. So I just want to thank you guys for coming out from Vancouver, because I know it's a drive, especially on a day like today. Yeah, so I guess we'll just delve right in. Hey, Jordy,
Okay.
what do you got?
Yeah. I'm stoked you guys are here. Happy day.
We are stoked.
Let's go.
Jordy hates it when I put him on the spot. Anyway,
Yeah.
That's fair.
yeah, so basically, we just found you guys on your Insta right before you guys released your new EP, Into Equilibrium, which is effing phenomenal. Wait, I can say fucking, right?
You
Fucking
can say
phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal.
Watch your fucking
When that's-
mouth.
Watch your fucking mouth. No.
Okay.
No, but specifically that song, Into Equilibrium, I think there was only like a 10-second clip of it on one of your stories that you were kind of like teasing right off the bat. As soon as I heard that, I'm like, yeah. And I think that's when I sent you guys the invite there. So anyway, absolutely love it. So maybe if you guys just want to tell us a bit about yourself. How did it all start for the Houseplants?
Origin story.
Oh my gosh.
Origins. Oh, we always do that. We always do an
actually-
origin story.
You know what though? Driving on the way here,
Yeah.
we were checking our receipts because we're like, oh yeah, we met on Craigslist. Sandra made the post, and then we were like, you know what? It was March of like 2022, and then we were like going back, and the first time that we ever jammed was March 23rd, 2022.
Seriously?
Yeah. So
No way.
what is that? 3 years ago?
That's 3
today?
years ago. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, happy anniversary, guys.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Wow, crazy. So 3 years. So this was so Sandra, you posted the ad. So this Houseplants idea, this was kind of like your brainchild, or?
Yeah. I had a different kind of music in my head when I started the post.
Yeah.
Because I was in like more synthy band back home. And then when I moved to Vancouver, I just wanted to recreate that.
Yeah.
And then I replied to a bunch of posts on the Craigslist before I put the post. And then none of them worked out. And I was like, okay, I had to make one. And then I made a post, and Dill and Emily replied. And then we met up for a coffee.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, maybe we can meet up for a jam session after this. And then we went to jam together the second time, and it was really good.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, maybe we'll be a band.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Wow, so just like that.
Yeah. But I feel like the music-wise, it was like, because I'm drummer, like I can't really like put that much like thought into melody that much. So I think the music itself is a lot of like influence of Amir and Zell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. I actually read that little article that you guys just did, or the interview with the Grape Vinyl.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. Like, I had no idea about that Grape Vinyl. So
They're very cool.
yeah, very good questions and all that. Like, way better than us. You guys, it won't be as good as that.
I was going to say, which one's the scientist?
I guess, yeah. Me.
So,
You're a scientist.
I will.
Like, what?
know,
I was
I
like,
realized-
James, they're way smarter than us. We shouldn't do
yeah,
this.
that's what he said. I'm like, I'm talking about music. Anyway, go on. Sorry.
I'm trained as a chemist. I feel like,
Wow.
I don't know though, like,
Yeah.
I looked back at that transcript and I was like, did I say that?
Good thing we just highlighted it now, too.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
That's all good. Well, that's cool. That's cool. But one thing I read in there that I found really awesome was you were talking, because that song definitely has that like Middle Eastern flair.
Yeah.
And you were saying how you guys wanted like the brass in there, but you didn't want to do anything digital. So you wanted it to be authentic. So you had your friend in Iran do trumpet on there.
Yeah.
Sick. So like, how did that process happen?
I mean, it was easy, honestly, technically, but so technically we record everything at my place.
Yeah.
And then except drums, and then so we had it like. Because it's 12 hours difference right now between Iran. It's like it's a lot. So I had to just I mean like I was about like 5 or 6 months ago, and I was like, okay, I did a bit trumpet synth, and I was like, I need human texture.
Yeah.
You cannot replace this feeling, especially with that sound you have in your you have right now or that time. And I was like, okay, so we need human. It's not a thing you just write the notes. And I called my friend in Iran. It just like, and was like, yeah, I can just I can do that in the studio, and they can do recording themselves. Yeah. And so it was like around like 1 or 2 a.m. in Iran, and so I was that time I had to just be online, just talk with them all the time. Like, what if we do this? Da, 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 da,
cool.
or make vision, and to especially on the music, it's better. It's not like language.
Yeah.
You can explain directly which way they go.
Right.
You have to make it a sound like. Right? And then this thing happened, and then I was sending a video, like just making like playing music at that time, like do this solo, right? And the hypocrites or and into equilibrium is like exactly the same thing. Just we have like exactly. But the thing is, you have to react or. They have to see your face and your mimic or like so it's like production.
Yeah.
But it was easy. One day happened 2 or 3 hours. The real thing about into equilibrium solo on the trumpet is it's a bit off bit, but it's the off bit makes sense on that solo part.
Right.
Right.
Like it absolutely just makes that song. And is there like vocals layered with it too? Like kind of like gang vocals or something?
Kind of in the back. There's the
back
like,
there is. Yeah, like that together, like it's just so like I think I said something like it made me wish like I still blaze, right? Because that's something like that would just transcend it.
It's like a Bond theme or something.
Yeah, it's such a cool sound, and so to hear that you actually did that organically as well, that's fucking sick.
That's also that's the trumpet player singing some of the backing
so we had
vocals
3
as well.
layers,
Yeah,
me, you,
he's got the
and the trumpet player.
Cool.
I was like, oh, by the way, we need more people to sing on this part.
Yeah.
That was like, I could try.
Yeah, that's sick. Oh, I absolutely love hearing that. Like working on music with other people around the world like that, collaborating. Oh.
That's
so
great. Actually, so we're gonna have him. So he's on tour in April. So he's gonna play with us on April 11th.
Oh, dude.
So he's in Vancouver between April 7th to April 13th. Yeah. And I asked him, "Oh, we have a good chance. We have a show, so it's perfect time. You on tour, and then you're gonna play with us on April 11th.
Yeah,
it's a good timing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick, man. Very cool. So with you guys then, okay. So let me just piece this together. So Sondar, so you formulated this idea, right? You put a feeler out there. You got in touch with these musical geniuses as well, right? Then you've got Amir, who's kind of doing a lot of the producing aspect of it and the engineering, recording, and all that. And then Zell, you're doing lyrics, mostly, yeah.
Producing and actually music. It's between some songs. It's just we jam together. Yeah, it's like a couple of songs we have, but some songs. So I wrote just without music.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes Zell has like some like bass and vocal on it, and then we make. We revamp everything together, and then we could make a demo. And honestly, it's like production. Yeah, most of the thing happened at my place. Make a demo, like looking good for the practice type, and then and then
I will say too, it's once you know our styles, it's very evident who wrote which songs because the very like 4-chord simple boppy kind of ones, that's me. If there's only 2 chords in it, that's me. Versus the ones that are doing like all the like absolutely crazy, it's in like Ionian scale, like who knows what. That's Amir.
I mean, the harmony is like
Yeah.
I really like the structure, especially the droning and like when music just goes on a bridge or like drop it or like it's a story. It's a story and the music. So yeah, we have a lyrics, but music makes you, if you go monotone, people I think get bored after 2 minutes. It's like I don't know.
I know people like that. Yeah. Yeah. I've done that. You know, it's funny as you say that because, like, most of my songs are like 2 chords, 4 chord songs.
Yeah.
And I remember sometimes I would send something to Jordy just to get like a feeler, like, so like what do you think? And he'd be like, dude, like, just throw in 1 different chord once in a while. Just, switch it up a bit.
That Reflections in Blue, that one has cool like transition chords.
Yeah.
I don't know I can't exactly remember how it went, but they were very prominent. Like normally lots of people would play like sloppy transitioning to those different kind of epic chords or something. But these are like on purpose, like kind of. I was like,
Actually, so we want to
sick.
surprise listeners. Honestly,
Yeah.
So each second they should surprise rather than they guessing like what's gonna happen next.
Totally.
We're trying to learn.
That's exactly what I felt when I listened to it all too. Actually, today I should apologize. There was a song I didn't hear before, and that was the one that you did the music video for, like The Edge of the World.
Yeah.
Really awesome song, man. Like,
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it. Like the melody line, like you're singing everything, the lyrics, and then your guitar sound as well. Like,
Okay.
anyway, yeah. So kudos to you guys because it seems like every song went to the next. It's just like I have no idea what's coming, and yeah, that's sick.
the tone on everything is perfect.
Actually, yeah.
Like your guitar tones are phenomenal.
Oh, and your
So you're-
drums too, because like I was a drummer.
Oh, yeah.
That was like my main instrument before.
Oh, nice.
So I'm
Everything's
always
so well
listening to that.
balanced.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So
I'm just gonna try and talk over you.
Fuck you, Jordan. Fuck
Sorry,
you, Jordan.
sorry.
Okay, now it's the Postgarden podcast.
Okay.
What if, is my mic picking up? It's picking up, right?
I can
Yeah,
hear you.
Yeah,
hear
we're
you.
fine. Sorry.
Fine.
I'm just a narcissist. I need to
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
my voice. No.
We'll do a playback.
We will do a playback. But anyway,
So
yeah.
you're singing, right?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
Man.
Well, you do harmony as well sometimes, right?
No,
No?
not at all.
We
You're
don't
doing
give
your own?
Sander the
We tried once,
Yeah,
and
we
it
did.
wasn't good.
What about at the beginning of, is it October or something? Is that the one?
Yeah. October.
Who's doing harmony on that?
I think it's me over me.
Oh, okay. Cool, yeah.
that would make sense.
That's actually really good because it's really hard. Like I do my own harmonies as well,
Yeah.
and it's just like everyone knows it's me doing harmony with me. I couldn't tell it was you doing
okay.
it, so that's cool. Yeah.
But the good thing about
Oh, no,
no, because the good thing about the Zell, it's just like that of the October songs. It's the back vocal is very like Zell's signature,
Right.
Because she has like, some solo songs,
Yeah.
and then I was listening. It was like the harmony is perfect. It's like
Yeah.
her signature on the song.
Oh, really?
In October, yeah.
I love the drone in the back of that song too. Like it's, I wrote down that it's a beach drone anthem, or something.
Wait,
I like October. I like October.
Thank
That's a great
you.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry if that was weird or something.
No, no.
Oh, that's cool.
I
See, we always say sorry.
feel like we're
Sorry.
it's very Canadian of you. I feel like we're always trying to figure out like how to categorize like our songs and our genre. Like that's such a thing when you're like trying to like market music and like
Right.
so I don't know. I like that one. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, I always have a hard time too. Even though I guess someone could easily hear my stuff and classify it. Hey, Jordy, like most of my stuff, right? It was
Sorry, I
always
wasn't
kind of.
listening.
It's all right. Anyway,
No,
I'm the same
honestly,
way.
what were you saying?
But like with your guys' stuff too, like I know you guys call it post punk or something, right?
I think that's what we settled on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kept saying neo post punk, and I was like,
Oh.
what is that? I don't know.
I like that.
Yeah.
Just
Neo?
add another adjective.
Sure, why not, right? Anyway,
More complicated.
New post punk.
but I absolutely love that where you can't really just fit it into one category, and then especially when you got like the Middle Eastern flair in there on Into Equilibrium too. I absolutely love Middle Eastern music too, so like
Yeah.
so stoked about that one. But anyway, yeah. So kudos to you guys, man. Like you obviously are making it work. You seem like great people. You know, getting along. You're all bringing input and shit like that. We're gonna take a short little break here. That was a good segue, right?
That's
Yeah.
great.
It's a good segue.
Seamless.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll be right back with the Houseplants. This is an ad for our sponsor, The Penny. Blah blah blah. All right, cool. We'll take a break.
Nice.
How you guys doing?
Good, great.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, that was good.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. James here. I'm outside the Penny again. Gonna make another ad today. Unfortunately, I got to film this one by myself because apparently I embarrass people that come along and film for me. I don't know what that's about. Let's do this. Wow, look at this place. It's so cool. Hey, how's it going? Thank you. I just grew it. It's a pretty cool place. It's my first time in here. Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing. You guys got really good merch. Hey, how's it going? Pretty good, pretty good. Some guy on the street was like handing out these business cards from a podcast, and then he told me to come in here. He said you guys have the greatest like gluten-free brownies. So
Yeah, we have
yeah,
one right there.
perfect. I'll try one of those. That'd be great. Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of a weirdo, but I don't know what he's trying to do. Perfect. Thank you so much for the brownie. All right, let's go. See ya. We did it. Did it again. Don't need you, Jordy. Oh man, that was close. Woo. Okay.
If there's anything you guys want edited out too, just
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you ever.
Every time that you guys say fuck, I need. No, I'm kidding. No. It'd be so funny. We should start a swear jar.
Totally have one. Although I'd just be putting my own money in there. So. Well, we're back. Part 2.
Yep.
With the houseplants. How you guys doing?
Great.
That's good.
Great.
Oh, sorry. You know, it's so funny.
Not gonna think so.
But I bought that really ugly metal cactus.
Oh yeah, this.
Yeah, just to be a counterweight so that wouldn't happen.
Is that dancing?
funny.
Just like, just
No, it's just a solid metal.
solid metal.
I kind of
cactus.
thought it was cute. It's
Oh,
not
did you?
big,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sorry. I mean, if you want it, I could probably just put a weight there or something. But
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah.
Just keep it away.
Not just the vibe.
James is a bun dad.
I'm a bun dad. That's what they call me.
Call it
Beautiful
now.
bunny.
It is a beautiful bunny. Yeah,
He's a good
he's a
boy.
little shy today, but that's okay.
Wascally Wabbit.
What were we talking about before the break? Or no, during the break we talked about. What were we talking about? Sorry, I'm losing it now.
So it was my rig, I think.
I was talking about with Amir
Oh,
about
we were talking
his
about the
rig.
guitar sounds too. Guitar sounds. Sorry.
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah,
you
how
guys
we
were talking
record the
about.
guitar sounds. Technically, we record with 2 amps at the same time. It's
Okay.
tube amps,
Yeah.
but it's a new way. So these days, people they don't mic it. So there's like another device. It's a load box instead of you pedal to your pedal board and then to your amplifier.
Yeah.
2 amplifiers you can have 2, and then there's a load box instead of like use the cable from your amp to a speaker. You go to the small box
Yeah.
and send it to your DAW, your laptop or like computer, whatever you have,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then you can simulate speaker whatever you want, especially like Celestion or Jensen. So technically, we record 2 different amps, tube amp on a gain stage, and then simulate only speaker. We don't want to just gain up everything like digitally. So that's why
Right.
I really want to have the nature of the guitar sound, the dynamic, because I feel like if you go for digital sound for guitar, you lose the dynamic. So honestly,
Right.
it's exactly the same thing happened to trumpet and the bass too. So we record the bass amp directly to the preamps or like bass amp too. For this album, so we record with 2 amps.
Yeah.
One direct to the preamp, one direct from the her amp to computers.
Wow. Yeah.
So it's like, I would say like, my approach is more like hybrid.
Yeah.
I want to keep the good side of the analog and easy side of the digital side.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're just like panning one to the left, one to
Yes.
the right.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
That's the plan. But
Cool.
so I'm very cautious to not losing any dynamic because we need to feel like it's not machine. This type of the music is like we need human touch,
Right. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Especially for drums. We tried like a couple of times for like drum machine, but it wasn't. But it was a bit far what we want,
Yeah.
right? And then so we decided to go for drums, like in an old school way, like going to studio, record drums. And honestly, that sounds great.
Yeah.
We don't.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't have like much sampling. Honestly,
Right.
we had some bunch of like synth sounds, which is like I did, but actually we both did. It's very like basic synth pad
Right.
On this like into equilibrium album,
Yeah.
but it's their like very basic synth bed. It just make the energy. Sometimes we have some synth bass. We have a bass here in front, but we have like very low volume synth bass on the back to make more energy. It's
Right,
it's like subwoofer. Like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you hear it on the speaker the bass sound, but
Oh, totally.
the actual sounds come from subwoofer.
Yeah,
It's the energy from the bass coming from.
Yeah, no, that's sick. That's sick. Yeah, I was gonna say too on the Edge of the World song too, like the bass line in that too. Like I just love the way that you're playing that.
Thank you. I feel like I, again, am very simple for the most part at bass. And then it'll be like while we're recording it or like practicing it, that like Amir will be like, oh, what if you did this instead? Because the reality is like singing and playing bass, it can sometimes be a little bit like I feel like I have to like disconnect my brain from what my hands are doing.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Like I've had a couple of times where like the rhythm's weird enough that I'm like it like trips me up like melodically, but
yeah.
So yeah.
Cool.
But I mean, it's the hardest thing. You want to play melodic bass, especially Zell. She plays very melodic and tasty bass.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
at the same time, she should just sing at the same time. Honestly, it's so hard.
Oh, I can-
on the
yeah.
guitar, it's easy. Honestly, just play a rhythm or just some riffs. But it's on the bass, it's like ooh.
No, exactly. And like that's why I was so happy that I saw that video this morning too, because like I'd listened to your music already for weeks, and I'd seen little clips and stuff like that. But actually seeing that and then hearing how clear it is and all your little nuances and everything, I was like, holy shit! Like, it's badass.
Reflections in Blue. You do some cool stuff.
Thank you. Yeah, that one. Yeah, honestly, that was one that I feel like when we were performing it live, we were like, oh yeah, that's all right. And then recording it and then hearing that afterwards, we were like, oh, that's one that just kind of bloomed during recording. Like,
Sweet.
yeah.
Yeah.
We should practice after that. After recording, this is the final record. Oops, we have a new line.
Yeah.
After we
Oh
practice.
yeah, nice. Oh, I was always famous for that. Like I would do something in a recording, and then like there's one of our songs. Well, I guess one of my songs where I did this like really fast keyboard line, and I don't know what it is. Like it's like 64th notes or something, but it's something I could never fucking do live. Like never, because doing just that one little part, I had to do it over and over again. But I left it in there. Just because it's kind of like, yeah, look what I can do.
Yeah.
But then it's like, if someone was
Look
like,
what
hey,
I
play
did
that.
once.
Yeah. It's like, play that song just the way you did it. No, couldn't do it. But
That's-
yeah, props to you guys. Yeah. So I was, before in the first half, I was touching on lyrics a bit because I've noticed you guys, you have a lot of deep lyrics.
Thank you.
Well, what I would call deep lyrics. and inspiration from nature. I did read that in the article
Yeah.
as well. So you were saying that you write a poem every night, or you try to.
I try to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you said 90% of that doesn't make it
Yeah.
into a song. And so I was thinking, what is your standard for what makes it and what doesn't?
I feel like if it makes me physically cringe, it's not going into a song. No.
Well, I know that feeling.
I think it's more so like when, like, it really depends on how I'm writing. Like, because, like, I can think of Hypocrite. That was pretty much, I was just like going for a walk and just kind of like writing about how I was feeling like in that moment. And then like the next week, Amir and I sat down and like it took probably like an hour or two, and that song was like pretty much a full idea.
Yeah.
But then there'll be other ones where I'm like trying to like capture an emotion or stuff like that, and then I'll like go back through what I was writing, you know, for the past month or stuff like that, and there'll be like one line, and I'm like, okay, that's usable, and then like, you know, kind of workshop it from there. But
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
That Hypocrite song is dope.
thank you.
When you're like wailing along with, did your buddy do the horns too on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're like singing with the horns, like, strap in, boys, we're going for a ride.
That was also a recording edition, because I do sing the like "Get Over It" line live, and then you were like during recording, Amir was like, "What if you did it just like just like singing?" And yeah, that was one that we're like,
But we're trying to act more like classical. Like we have some classic nature. So Zell's background is like more classical music and jazz music.
Okay.
So I really love it deeply in my heart. Really love the strings and the brasses.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I just really love to have those one. In you know, what if it's not like it's a rock music or indie music, but we have a brass and strings. It's not supposed to be classical music.
Right.
And honestly, it's another way for our approach, just like having different instruments. It's not only guitar manipulate or just dominate everything just at the same time. Just like, I mean, and I'm trying just not like make like a rock sound or that's like, or like everything.
Yeah.
But especially for the classic, I mean, like Hypocrite song, it's like more like classical sound actually. It's like I have a demo recording on that one, and just like I used to play that like 2016 or 17, I think.
Yeah.
And then it was very classic, clean sound on guitar.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is supposed to be more classic, like Bach or like the other one sounds.
Cool.
But it turned to post-punk.
Yeah.
Which is and honestly, so we don't want to focus on like the standard for the theory. Just, you know, everything's in your ears, right? We're gonna do this.
Yeah.
And especially like we have different scales. We don't think about much like we want to just stick into one just melody all the time. We're trying to explore and, you know, experience new stuff. Even like new album, or we have so many new plans.
That's cool. Yeah.
Is that why you called that one song Overture?
Yeah.
Like back to classical kind of. That was a cool song, by the way.
Hypocrite. Actually, Hypocrite is more like classical.
Or I was just talking about
You're
the
saying
name.
in terms of the classical.
Yeah, sorry.
You know what?
Don't
You
listen
know,
to me.
that one is.
It's
that was
trippy.
just kind of goofily named Overture.
Oh, okay.
Because it was so. I have this random SoundCloud album that I put out in like 2021 or something that was just me like in a cabin for a week like goofing around on GarageBand, and Overture, the original version was from that.
Okay.
And like because the like chorus of it is me saying like over again, so I was just like Overture and like put it first.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
But it kind of, I mean
That's cool. Yeah. That's
It's a weird segue, but yeah, okay. It works, I guess.
Experimentation. I like it. Yeah.
I actually forgot the Overture was your idea. Because it was like
it's such an Amir sound.
I know it turned into such a post punk. I always thought it was like Amir's music, but
Yeah.
it was yours. Oh.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah.
It was maybe like one of the first.
It was the first song we
songs
jammed on.
Yeah.
Exactly 3 years ago today.
Wow, yeah. Crazy. Full circle. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
3 years.
So you guys are still like writing, planning on releasing more that you have coming up?
Yeah.
Yes, we're
Yeah.
planning. Big plan.
Very cool.
No, I think every time that like you finish a project, it's both like it's really exciting to like be releasing it, but it's especially exciting to be like, okay, now we can write new stuff. Like, you know, like I think we're all really ready to like every time that we'd add a new song, I feel like we'd all just be like, oh, I'm so much more energized. And so.
Do you guys feel the need to kind of stick with what has gotten you to where you are? Or is your approach just kind of like, yeah, we're just going to keep doing whatever we want to do, you know, whatever makes you happy?
I feel like we were talking about this a little bit in the car, where I think just in general, our sound has developed even between like our first EP and our second EP. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, I don't know, I think we really like to experiment and try new things and stuff like that. But I think also like, yeah, I don't think it would ever be like, oh, we have to do this because this is what like people expect and stuff like that. Especially like, you know, this day and age, like where it's just kind of like, I don't know, genres kind of don't exist anymore. Like, but
this album we're thinking about like LP. So it's gonna be 12 songs. It's gonna be long.
Perfect.
It's not easy for like, you know, for the process. So and the first thing I think all of us we need first we love the song, right? So we should feel these songs, especially like these songs we dropped this a month ago, just for into Equilibrium. We played those ones like more than a year, and then we play a lot of shows with those one, and then and one of the things is about Houseplants. We play shows and play new songs, and then after a year we release a song.
Right.
And I think it's because we want to experience the feeling of the song, different vibe, different energy for the like each event. But I'm super excited because this is right now we know our direction more, but we want to experience because we know each other, and we had like couple of like recording session, and honestly, our recording session is so easy. It's like it's not like so many people they really hate recording. You know, and then so we know it's like okay, we cool, we try, we record, we make a demo, and then we go to studio, and then it's easy. It's like especially drums, Sander just. It's like for her, just like last session we had was like, so we booked for 8 hours, and then you finish in 3 hours, maybe, or 4 hours.
Oh, wow. You're a good drummer.
Thank you. No, I think though it's probably we recorded with Andy, right? Last time. Yeah, Andy was really super helpful, and it was the second time we recorded with Andy. Yeah. And then I think he just made us feel so comfortable. Well, made me feel so comfortable. I had a drumming session recorded back home once, and it was quite traumatic. And I always thought it was going to be like that because like every time like I miss one beat or something like that, they'd be like, oh, like let's start all over again. And like I was like, oh, I have to be on time all the time. It's like it was so stressful. Yeah. But when we did with Andy, yeah, it was just like so chill. And like if you miss here and there, we can just like mix and match and like no pressure. And Amir is also like super helpful too. Like we changed few stuff like, oh, what if you did this here? And like we would just try it on the spot, and yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, just we don't want to stick with the old production we had. When it comes to the better sound, especially on recording on drums or like vocal or bass. So we said like, you know, right now we have the raw one. It seems we need to change some parts and it's better fit. And then I have a vision. It's like painting, right? So you have you have a vision. So this song's what's gonna be. So like the shape of this song for future. Yeah. And then so I make some images in my brain, just like, oh, this is gonna be the song gonna be like that. So I hear the brasses. I think for the October songs, me and Zell, we were in the studio and we were recording the October song. It was like, what if we have a timpani? It's a classical one. And we were talking like, oh, bum, bum. And we did it. We put the timpani on the song. Yeah. It's the ideas. But I mean, like, you have to, there's only one thing, is you have to all the time be excited about the song and dropping.
Totally. Yeah.
That makes it like dopamine.
Yeah.
More dopamine.
Yeah.
You did it for the dopamine.
No. Sorry. Unless anyone likes that song. Sorry. Anyway, no, that's great. Yeah, one thing too, I really liked when I read the article that you guys did. I think it was you, Sundar. You said something about, you were talking about the connection like that music has to like the universe, you know, and that we all have. And you said something, I don't want to ruin it. You said something like the emotion that the earth gives us, like whether it be looking at a mountain, you know, and we think like, oh, wow, that's so beautiful, that those emotions belong to the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. That like gave me chills when I read that. That's good shit.
I'm glad actually, because when I saw the article came out, I was like, I cringed from what I said of it. I was like, oh my gosh,
really?
Why did I say that?
Oh, so that just like flowed out of you. Like you didn't rehearse it. No, that was great. Trust me.
No filter.
Yeah. No, anyway, but...
you guys are smarter than us, for real.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Awesome.
Yeah, how old are you guys, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 28.
20, yeah, okay, yeah.
26.
26, yeah.
36.
36? Oh, wow, crazy. I wouldn't have guessed that.
No way.
You should have guessed all of our ages.
Oh my
first. That
gosh.
would have been fun.
Oh, I should have, yeah. Okay, now you guys have to guess our ages then. You have to guess our ages. How old is Jordy, you think?
Say, 22?
Oh, stop.
Oh, go on, sweetie. Come on.
Nobody believes that. You know, this is a video podcast, right? People are going to...
Wait, what?
You see the gray, right? You see the gray. Come on.
36.
36?
Oh, thank you.
I was going to guess 36 too.
Oh, wow. You guys are pleasant.
Wow. What about me? What do you think?
39.
Oh, you think I look older than Jordy?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Is that bad? Did I guess it wrong?
What do you think? 40? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't care? Okay. We're both 42.
Okay.
So
Wow.
There you go.
43.
There you go.
Oh wait, yeah, you're a couple months older.
Yeah,
so
that's
anyway,
okay.
that's cool.
That's okay.
I actually just shaved. I was letting my hair and beard go again, so my beard was like down here and stuff. But so I thought I looked younger, but I guess I don't.
They didn't want to
you
let him
look
get
younger
money
than
out of the
your
bank. They thought he was homeless.
Okay. Anyway, but that's cool. I always like that when I meet younger people too that seem to have such a good head on their shoulders, especially when it comes to this, like pursuing music and all that. Maybe me and Jordy were just too up and down to really make something happen. I don't know, but no, wait, we're getting too dark here all of a sudden. Yeah.
It's funny that you say that because I feel like I'm like, oh my god, I'm too old for this already. Like,
You're the youngest here. What are you talking about?
You're youngest, right?
like, am I aging out?
That's the funny thing. Like we always comparing ourselves to others too. Like I'm doing it right now with you guys, right? Just like
We had one guy come on. He's just starting at 50. Like
I love that.
starting
I
playing.
know
live
so
at
many
50.
artists, they started at 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're getting big all the time. I
I
know.
wouldn't want to tour right now, but like
That's fair.
if I could,
These could take it.
if I could be in a band still, I would. But you guys seem like really accommodating to each other, though.
Yeah,
you know, like
it's such
you're
a great. Yeah.
you take what each other says, and you're not like, well, fuck you. Like, what are you talking?
Yeah.
No, like you know,
That's
like,
kind of
you're
what I was
actually, like,
referring to when I said me and Jordy being up and down. It was more just
Oh,
like,
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
you,
yeah.
man. This is the way this song is supposed to be.
yeah.
I
No,
feel
I
like-
was.
I will say, in terms of like our dynamic, it's been really interesting because we did start as strangers off of the internet,
Right.
and so it was like a couple of months until once we were like, wait, should we like go get beers? Because it would just be like we'd go to practice, be like, okay, bye, see you next week, like yeah. And then I think it was like last year when I was like going to record stuff at Amir's after like being gone for like traveling for a month, and I was like, oh, Amir's kind of one of my friends, and I feel like it's been this year that we're like really vibing, but
You would actually like hang out as a
yeah,
friend.
yeah.
That's very professional, though. Like you go in and you do your thing in the music,
And then we leave.
Sometimes that's all it has to be, right? Like
Yeah.
maybe you can't stand each other when you're out in public. Or, you know,
But
like,
yeah.
there's some things that happen. I don't.
Oh, there it is.
Okay,
That
there
is.
it
Never
is.
mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's totally normal. But yeah, no, I think that is great, guys. Throughout my experience, playing shows, meeting other artists, like it seems like the artistic types are just way more down to earth people, good people all around, right? Accepting of others, well, at least for the music that I like, and the music that I want to listen to. And so maybe that has something to do with how your music affected me too. The first time I heard it, right? Like kind of going back to what you were saying about nature and all that, and the universe, everything being connected, right? So just props to you guys, because even a song like Into Equilibrium, which has all these like kind of dark undertones and all that, I don't know, that was what just really hit me. Like, I want these people on, like I want to talk to these people, because like having people on this, for me, it isn't always just that I like the music or anything like that, right? Like I want to like the people, I want to help promote community and all that, because I offer this space to everyone who comes through here too. So that's kind of always in my head, like, is this someone that I'd want to have keep coming here, right? And so that's what I felt just from the little bits that you guys have put out there into the world. That's what I took away from it. So yeah, just wanted to give props to you guys for all that, and just want to say keep making great music. And what time are we at, Jordy? It's time, right? So unless there's anything you guys want to cover that we haven't covered yet.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about?
Well,
Yeah.
I do want to say thank you for that. That's really kind. I think that's something like we've really, as a band, just like prioritized, is just like, especially with like playing live and stuff like that, just like being, easy to work with and like friendly, and like, so I appreciate that comes through as well. Like,
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, and
Instagram.
I just tell like I see it, right? It just seems Anyway, I was gonna ruin what I said if I keep talking.
No.
But anyway, yeah, no, I appreciate that, and I really appreciate you guys coming out here. You're always welcome back. So hopefully we'll see you again in the future. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's, I mean, I want to hang out here all the time. It's
Yeah.
Cool.
Such a sick place.
I don't have to
Cool.
be here if it makes you more.
Yeah, you won't. Yeah,
you're an important part of the vibe.
definitely.
Take up a lot of space.
Do you guys have a website?
Yeah, we
Yes.
do.
I don't even think I went.
The
to it.
Houseplants.com.
Thehouseplant.com. Sorry, I didn't even visit it. Where did that name come from? The Houseplants.
That's also
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I, like every other completely normal human, has a notes app dedicated to band names that they think of.
Sure.
Obviously, everyone does that.
I do.
And exactly, where you're like, band names, dibs, like,
Yeah.
And the Houseplants is one that I just had for a couple of years, but I spelt it normally. And then we played together for multiple months before we were like, okay, let's actually like start gigging. And we were like, oh, we need a name. And we all kind of liked that one. And then we were looking it up, and there was a band well, there's a few kind of variations, but that was all like already called the Houseplants. And so we spent like a month where it was like every single day in our like WhatsApp group, one of us would like give like 3 different names. Then we'd all be like, oh, I kind of like that one. But then we'd like look it up, and then we'd be like, and we kept like, and we like eventually we're like, okay, I don't know, like still like the Houseplants. And I was lamenting to my sister about this, and she was like, just spell it different. And we were like, and yeah, so it's ultimately confusing, but
That's sick.
I was thinking like Doogie Howser or something. Like it had something to do with that. Who knows?
So
you
it's
just
not
kind of liked the vibe.
isn't it? Because like house is like a German or Austrian name or something too, right? So
That's
there's
what a lot of people ask.
Yeah?
but
Yeah.
no.
It's got nothing to do with that.
I
Oh,
think
it's okay.
No,
does it exist? I
What?
don't- It's a German or
I think, but it's not to say houseplants in German is like Zimmerpflanzen. So
yes.
it's not.
Zimmerpflanzen?
I think so.
Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
it's kind of funny.
You speak German?
No,
Oh.
I just looked it up once.
Was it Zimmerpflanz?
Die Zimmerpflanzen.
Die Zimmerpflanzen?
Anyone speaks German, don't come for me.
Zimmer-
Cool, though.
Okay, I'll say it.
Maybe we should change our name.
Change the name.
Sounds like a flower
Sandy.
name.
So we're gonna announce a new band name.
We'll change it
Zimmerpflanzen.
right now.
Well, it's funny because after I discovered you guys, I kept saying like the houseplants.
Yeah.
The houseplants. They call me. That's good shit.
I
That's
love
good
it.
to know.
Oh, I got one other question.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What kind of drugs were y'all on when you did the artwork for the album cover?
Wait, that's Sander.
You did that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You did. Wow. That's
Sander's
crazy.
done like
dope.
all of
Yeah.
the artwork for us.
That's
Except
dope.
one.
Yeah.
Normalcy, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I guess for the artwork, I think Dell mostly and Amir like would give me like what kind of lyrics and what was the song is about. And for the EP, and I think Dell gave me like a bunch of notes
Yeah.
and like stuff that influenced her to like make a song and lyrics. And it was like a lot of things. So I wanted to add as much as I could. And it was like kind of chaotic, and I think it's part of the EP where it's chaotic, but it's transitioning into like balance of like, well, I guess that's into
Maybe.
equilibrium, and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's trippy.
Yeah. It
Thank
is.
you.
I sent your song to one of my buddies, and he's like, "What kind of drugs were they on when they drew that up?" I'm like, yeah. Shout out, Mark. What's up, buddy?
Yeah. Sick.
I was sober.
Oh wow.
You have a cool mind.
Definitely. Did you guys want to try playing a little song for us? Do you think maybe?
Yeah.
Kind of spur of the moment.
Let's see what happens. Yeah.
This is totally unrehearsed, people. Didn't actually bring any instruments. They'll be using our house instruments here. So,
Yep, pots and pans,
yeah.
baby.
so I
No.
apologize. I apologize if they're not up to. No, they should be good, right? We changed the strings, didn't we?
Let's give it a go.
Pretty recent. Okay, well, let's give it a go. Everybody, check out the Houseplants or Zimmen.
You got this.
Okay, I'm not going to say that. Anyway, check out the Houseplants. Go to thehouseplants.com. That's House Haus, by the way. And follow them on Instagram. You can see them playing shows around Vancouver, all over the place. So thanks again for being here, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for
appreciate
having
it.
us.
Thanks for
It's
having
been
us.
lovely.
Awesome. All right. We'll see you later.
Peace.
Bye.
Yeah. Woo. All righty. Did it.
That was great.
Where you going in a world that's burning broken, watching from the fourth dimension? How can you say that we're intentions? We do a dance of a dream like dancing with shifting into equilibrium. You're a saint in almost every definition. faster car. Are you ever nervous that it's all still there? That it's all still there beneath the surface. We do a dance of dream like basics with shifting into equilibrium. You're a saint in almost every definition. So wise and so unfamiliar.
The Poets Garden podcast is produced and recorded by me, James Donnelly, at the Poets Garden Studio in Mission, BC. You can subscribe and rate us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and almost everywhere else. You can also find us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. To avoid potential legal action, the Poets Garden podcast is not sponsored by the Penny Coffee Shop, yet. So next time you're in Mission, stop by the Penny for a coffee or a gluten-free brownie and say you heard about them on the Poets Garden podcast. Thank you for listening.